What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an NFL Red Alert Thursday Night Football Week 4 2017, and this game was all about the Packers. Now, we're not even going to get into the fact that Aaron Rodgers just proved that, I still think that they're the king of the North, the Green Bay Packers, over the Vikings currently right now because they have Aaron Rodgers. That's solely the reason why. Now, the biggest issue about this, let's just talk about a couple things that really struck my eye. First of all, I don't know, lightning is very, very serious. When I was looking at it during the stadium when they had that little, delay, it was kind of wild because people think like, yeah, bro, it's just lightning, nothing's going to happen. Listen, man, I'm going to tell you right now, that stadium is full metal, bro. It's about to be a freaking roast session in there. So I definitely understand with the lightning why they have to delay. But when I was younger, I really didn't understand. But now I kind of, we're like, with all this bad weather and things that are going on, we have to be very, very cognizant of that. But the game did go back on as scheduled. And Danny Trevathan, while Davante Adams was held up in a pile, did a head-on rocket collision to this man's dome. He did leave with the thumb up. He's obviously going to have to pass concussion protocol. My thing is this. You see, Trevathan, I don't really know. He's probably going to be suspended, and he's probably going to be fined. And I think back to when I really, really got into football and all the violence that was in the game. And sometimes you forget that it's such a violent game because they're trying to make it more safe. But it really doesn't make any sense when a guy is already in a pile to dive in like that. Like if it's a one-on-one hit like how Ed Reed used to do, Brian Dawkins, he used to just lay dudes out and you get the contact like that. I understand that. But my issue is the guy is already pretty much tackled. And then you're going to go ahead. Look, you're getting blown out. Listen, I understand the anger and the frustration. But this is what I'm saying. When you're a professional, you got to be able to deal with the stress of getting beat down accordingly, bro. And the Packers were just taking care of business. Look, I'm not. It's a very, very difficult thing to just get straight beat down, especially with the way Mike Glennon was playing. And you just like, my quarterback sucks. They won't put in Trubisky. I understand that mindset of just complete frustration. The issue is, what are you doing, bruh? It's a team sport. You are gonna, you see, the thing about it, I don't understand the logic of these grown men because you have to understand it's not about you. And that's why I got, issues with, Odell Beckham Jr. in New York. I understand you want to get paid. I understand all the stuff that's going on. I understand that you believe that you're one of the most electrifying receivers. And I also agree, too. He's a top 3 receiver in this league. But when you make it all about you, it becomes something else. Because look, you're getting blown out, right? Now you do this. Now you create a whole nother situation because you're a useful part of that defense, Danny Trevathan. You're useful. So now you take yourself out from a team that's already struggling because you got this ostrich, Mike Glennon, in there that just stands there to get sacked, fumbles twice, loses both of them. And then the head coach in John Fox just standing there. Like, this is why I say head coaches deserve to be fired because you got to make a decision. I don't care how much you paid Mike Glennon. I don't care about that. You remember how Russell Wilson got his start when he beat up that other bum that was there that they paid all that money to? You saw what Pete Carroll did? Look, you put the guy in that you think gives you the best chance to win. And you need to do this. You got a long week to think about it, to figure out what's going on. Mike Glennon needs to be benched. And then it was really funny. In my opinion, right? I understand that when you go through, you have certain experiences in a game, they hire you to be a commentator and all that stuff like that. I think Tony Romo is awful as a commentator. I don't enjoy him, but I love me some Chris Collinsworth. I'm a different type of breed. I want to hear and see different type of things. I love Chris Collinsworth. Nobody compares to John Madden, though. Okay? Nobody. But Tony Romo's awful. And I had to listen to him defend Mike Glennon's horrible play the entire time. And it just reminded me about what he used to do to the Dallas Cowboys. It was always a lot of excuses. He had great games, but he could never get them over the hump. Even going all the way back when he couldn't even hold an extra point. When the Seattle Seahawks beat them early on before he even became like the predominant starter and all that stuff like that. Tony Romo has always been missing that it factor. And then for this guy to be on there, giving all these excuses, Mike Glennon is a horrible quarterback. He should not be starting over this second-round pick that you moved up so high to get. It doesn't make any sense. The guy is not ready. Why? You're going to get the same outcome. This is what I understand. Even if Trubisky starts to go through growing pains right now, you're going to get the same outcome that you're getting with Mike Glennon. Why not see what the youth has to offer? It's not like you got a Tom Brady there. You got Mike Glennon, bruh. This dude's neck is longer than people's legs on the team. Get this guy out of here. Look, I'm not a Bears fan, but I feel for the Bears because John Fox, he hasn't been the same since that Panthers. Wasn't he the coach with the Panthers in the Super Bowl when the Patriots went for it on inches and they didn't get it? I don't think he's been the same since then. I believe that he was the coach then. He's been a horrible coach since then, no matter where he's gone. All he does is chew gum very, very violently on the sideline and has the same face. And he's a loser coach. He should be fired. The same way, Hugh Jackson should be fired. Like, bruh, dude should just start getting fired everywhere. But like I said, it all became about the hit on Davante Adams. I really, really hope that he's well. And, whatever's going to happen to Trevathan, he has to deal with it. But I don't think ultimately that he's a dirty player. I just think he made a bad decision during a blowout. Let me know what you're thinking about the situation. And if you think Mike Trubisky should start. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Subscribe, share. One love.